Hello everyone, this is Thomas Pepin NHL Talk. I'm Thomas Pepin and let's play some NHL. Continuing the franchise mode series where I've taken over the Toronto Maple Leafs, we are now on season 12, episode 1. So far in the 11 preceding seasons, we won, I think it was 6 Stanley Cups. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Stanley Cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Prince of Wales trophies and 9 President's trophies. So not bad. Still, I was on a good pace basically a couple seasons ago where I had won a number of Stanley Cups in a row, or most seasons, and then we've had a bit of a bad stretch. Mind you, how long has the stretch been? Wait, which season are we on? So, 32, 33. Oh, so it's only a streak of 2 seasons. But I think we had... Wait, no, I don't know. Anyways, how is it that we don't have more Stanley Cups then? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. Oh yeah, but we've been to the finals 2 more times than those 6. Anyways, so we've been close enough. But yeah, I would have liked to have squeaked out a couple of those as Stanley Cups. Mind you, I think 2 of them were actually Game 7 losses. So, just one bounce here and there, and we could have had another couple Stanley Cups. So, anyways, nonetheless, we're on season 12, and we just finished the off season. We need to put together the team for the coming season. So this one's a bit tedious and slow. Well, I should say there's no, or unlikely to be, much simming through the season if there is going to be any. So it's all just getting things set up if that's of interest, to help guide you in how you would set up your teams. Then great. Otherwise, might not be the most entertaining. So I guess let's get to it. So where are we at? I forget, did we trade for that guy that we were considering? Because there was a Moses guy from Arizona. I don't think so. No. And he only has 1 year left. So it's kind of a tough call on this guy. Because if we trade for him and he asks for a fortune, then it's a bad... Well, not a bad trade because you would have no idea, but it's a waste of assets. But oh, and we would have had too many players, I think. Anyways, it's just because I have a note there to remind me to look at them. So I guess it's not right away, but eventually. All right, so I guess let's go through all the steps. Operations budget. Okay. So first thing I want to get sorted out is we wanted to increase advertising because we haven't been selling out our season tickets, and so I'm going to double up what we did last season, which was 800,000. So that was 16 ticks, some presses of the button. So I'm going to do 32, whatever that turns out to be in terms of spending. So I don't know if that really tells me. I guess I'll have to do the math. So 4.53 minus 2.93 equals 1.6. Yeah, so that would be double what we did. 0.6. Oh, I guess I can just go all the way over it and then stop at the same spot. 4.53. Okay, that's one thing done. And then we have promotions. Oh, I always forget this before I start doing it. Because I have to check check which teams are the worst. And I always put the promotions on those games. Boston. Minnesota. Nashville. New Jersey. Minnesota, Nashville, St. Louis, St. Louis. sure. Sweet. Looks good to me. Promotions. Upgrade and maintain. I don't think there's any maintenance due yet, at least. And then just a reminder, I always auto-assign merchandise and concessions because I tried to do it manually and it doesn't seem to have any noticeable improvement or any sort of rhyme or reason, so just let the game decide that. Preseason, so we always go based on the previous season. So this one is basically just the minimum. This one basically the same. Oh, this one's higher actually. $77, $170, $331, $459. Then this is $55.69. Prices. I'm just gonna save. And I didn't save a duplicate last time, so I'll do that now. Next is contracts. I think I extended everybody. Okay, and did we sign everybody? I think I saved after having, yeah, I signed everybody. Alright, now the lines. I think this is what I did a rough line setup last episode. Who was it I decided to scratch? Patrick. Okay, so it wasn't anything of great significance. Oh, okay, because I was trying to remember where the other guy, because there's one other guy that I was supposed to be thinking about. So I just remembered he went back to the, or went down to the AHL Pop-Off. Because it won't use a year of his contract, apparently, based on what I read about the rules. And so long as the game actually does what it's supposed to, or at least that combination of two things. All right. Oh, okay, yeah. So we were gonna trade that guy as an upgrade to Erzberg, I believe. And could we not still do that though? What do we have for assets to move? Because I think we've moved all our picks. Then otherwise it's whatever we have access to. So I think what we're going to do is make that move just before the trade deadline. If the guy doesn't want to extend with us at a reasonable amount, then we'll just retrade him. Because what we'll do is we'll trade Patrick and Erzberg to get him, which should be enough. And then depending on development of the, because we have a defenseman playing in the AHL as well. Who is it? Osgood, I think. Yeah. And then so we could also trade one of our defensemen if the trade value is not enough, which I don't think it will be. And then so that would be, I think Saren Hamo is the guy that we would trade. Then between these three, it should be enough, or close to it. Worst case, we'll throw something else in. So yeah, I think that's going to be the plan, as long as I can remember it. I'll probably keep looking at that note and being like, oh, I'm supposed to do something, but then go through the same process of figuring out that I'm supposed to do it later. But anyways. Alright, so nothing changes there. And then it's just setting up the line. So Connor should be on 1. Martins has to be on 1. Caswell should be on 1. Brandamore should be on 2. Von Fersen should be on 2. Threlfall on 2. Shevnikov 3. Whitmore 3 for now. Chuzov 3. Erzberg 4. Henriksen 4. Makinen 4. So that looks good to me. I think. Left shot. That works for right, left, center, right. Oh, whoops. And defense, I think this was all done too. Whoops. So again, we got younger, which seems to happen every season, but we've actually gotten better at the same time. So Threlfall coming in, Whitmore another year older, Brendamore now for a full season with us, but he's technically younger. And then Sullivan, also first season. Alright, so now this flips to Brendamore. Who was center? Von Fersen and Threlfall. Connor Martins and Caswell. Now who goes here? 34. So Chubasov. Kuzhevnikov and Whitmore. Oh yeah, we have Hronik to trade, or available to trade too, so yeah, we really should be able to make that trade happen for that Moses guy. What did I just say? Chubasov? Chubasov. And then who goes here? 3, 3, 7, 6. It's supposed to be Seguin, but he always seems to play himself off of power play. Connor sniper? Yeah. So it means 2 snipers, 3 playmakers. 1, 2, 3, 4 snipers, 1 playmaker. Is that too many? Can't be Whitmore on this line. Can be Sagan. Okay. So what I'm problem solving is when I condense down to 4 people, I want one guy to disappear, and I want the correct, like, so I don't want it where there's 2 guys that should disappear and one of them stays. Where on another line you have 2 guys that should stay and one of them has to disappear. So in this case, it's going to be Kozhevnikov gets removed and then Whitmore stays. And then on the other one, Sagan gets removed and Chubasov stays. Okay, and then who's the best shooter? I think it's still Von Fersen. 3-3. 3-3. Wow, it's basically the same. $97.77. Wow, so in terms of both puck skills and shooting, the rookie's the best. It's kind of funny. Okay, so then it's Brendan Moore, Thrill Fall. I think the entry guy 3-3-4-3. Still Brandon Moore. Now, line chemistry could be better, but I want things to condense. Well, I could flip it. What happens if I do? That's a 5. That's a 5. Okay, well, I guess that's what I'll do then. Works for me. Doesn't have the best guys on the first line, but it's good enough. Or the best guys on the point, at least. Then here, it's got to be Caswell's the setup guy. Brandmore. No, we're gonna have to do it like that. Actually, I like so this structure of setup and this structure, it's actually reversed. So the first line is actually better suited for this, just because of the quality of players. So we'll put them here. So Von first, and we'll go here. Brandon Moore here. Thrill fall here. What? Then who is it that stays? Whitmore? And then Martins, Caswell, Chubasov, and who's the other guy? Should it be Connor? Yeah. I will flip you guys. Maybe not actually. Connor's technically better defensively, but he just doesn't have like the shot blocking, stick checking. But those aren't that important if you're on the power play. Oops. So Caswell. Okay. Henriksen and Mackinnon. Yes, that should be correct. Then Nyquist, Valcourt, David, Sullivan. Shevnikov. but neither of them can do face-offs. Seven, 3, 8. So let's do this instead. So I don't think anybody was better. Caswell is actually. 8, 5, 4. 7, 3, 8. I guess we'll do that. And then all these will condense down to the centerman, basically. I like that. What did I have? David Sullivan. Oh, I didn't even check him. 5, yeah. Yeah, it has to be. Alright, and then goes, who was it? Was it Brendan Moore? Oh, 78, 77. I guess that's how it's going to be. Valcourt, Nyquist, Martins, Caswell, Connor, I think that's right, and then Siggins and Hamo. What do we do here? I think we'll go Threlfall, Von Fersen, Brittamore, Caswell, Martins. Who's on this line again? Shevnikov, Chubasov, Whitmore. Man, our team's deep. It's wild. And then Brandon Moore. I guess it is Caswell. They're both set up guys. I like to put scores. We have enough scores anyways. I think that's okay. Shootout. It should be Threlfall. Martins. Oh, no, Martins, then Threlfall. Connor. I don't know in this case. Do you want accuracy or do you want puck skills or some combination? 93 versus 90, 89. I think I prefer accuracy, but yeah. Goalies. Why is Dahlman first? And I guess theoretically we could also trade the goalie before the end of the season. Pick up some replacement. Because we can ride 2 goalies in the playoffs. I mean, even the regular season, but ideally we'd have 3. Alright, lines are done. Scouts. Oh, we have to see what the draft class looks like. So, priority is, at the moment, Russia. 2 of the top 4. Anybody else that's better? Guess not. So it'll have to be this guy. And then this guy? No, wait. This guy and this guy. Is this guy good at anything else? Liga. We don't have a Liga guy at the moment, so I think that'll work. Oh, we only have 2 guys to scout, though. Well, I guess then we'll just have 1 guy. Your Liga. You're also Liga. Or East or DL. do we have anybody for the DEL though? So no is the answer, which is good news. Okay. Oh, I should have checked the next one. WQ. Whoops. Then someone for W. Um, we'll send you to W. We'll keep you in W. think we're going to change this guy to the Q. Is there anybody to replace for Pacific? So, yes is the answer. Who exactly, I don't know yet. We'll sort that out after. So that other guy goes to Q as well. How many guys do we do for the OHL? We only really need one. Who was... West. Can anybody do West? Good enough. Alright, that looks good. So he's scouting, will be scouting, scouting, will be scouting. We only need one OHL. Do we have someone? So you can go to West, but we don't know if we need it though. Alright, so all those are covered. OHL we don't know yet. Extra Liga, we need somebody. B minus. B minus. But he had to go there anyways. Alright, so which guy was it? And we might double up there if there's more guys, because that guy's scouting skill wasn't the best. NLA Liga. West. Alright, NLA Liga SHL. NLA Liga SHL. I think we'll send well, I won't decide yet, but he'll probably go to Liga as well. West, East, Central, I guess that's it. Just before I make a mistake. Yeah. West, East, Central. 2 in Q, 1 in O, 2 in W. Pacific. I think everybody's assigned. Oh, can I also assign as they're traveling? I didn't know I could. No way. Well, that was a stupid miss before. Oh, I forget what I did with the other one. Okay. Cool, so I can do it all in one step for the scouting. I didn't realize. Because I thought you have to wait until they've arrived in their location before you can assign the scouting. Sweet. So I think everything should be covered, but I'll just double check. So preferably I'd have everything covered up to 60, but slightly less is okay. Or like if there's odds and ends with like just one guy at 30th overall or something. But no, this season it's straight through. We've got everybody covered. That's pretty good. Alright, scouting's done. Free agents we already did. Wasn't missing anything, was I? Oh, did I do trading block already? I think I did, but I might not have. I did not. I feel like maybe I should take away, excuse me, the assistant from Kozhevnikov because he could get traded. But maybe not. He's more safe than a lot of other guys. That's tough. why do I have Brendan Moore as... Because Martins has higher poise. He scores more too. That's why I guess I should have those guys on extra attackers. So Martins. And why isn't he a captain, actually? Well, like one of the captains. Well, I thought we signed him longer term. Okay, maybe not then. If he was signed longer than that, then we would. Yeah, just go with goal scorers. Von Person, he has been our captain, so we'll leave him as our captain. Shevnikov. Nyquist. That's tough. Well, I guess it's who was willing to sign long term, and I think Kozhevnikov is one of them. So, I guess he's deserving. Whitmore's still too young. Brendan Moore's still too young. Martins and Caswell, but they both have short contracts. Well, I mean, it's the same amount as Von Fersen, but Von Fersen signed for something reasonable. And on that note, actually, so we've got a bunch of guys who in the offseason we might discover won't re-sign. So Caswell, Nyquist could be one. Valcourt, Von Fersen, Whitmore, Martins. So there's a chunk. But we have replacements, so we're okay. And I think, to be honest, most of them should be reasonable, or at least within our capabilities of signing. So it's just like so for example, with Nyquist though, like he's a guy, if he's asking 10 million, it's just not going to happen, even though he's good, because I never would pay that for a defenseman. But like if Caswell asks for a lot, we can do it. Von Fersen, Whitmore, we probably wouldn't because he's still young and he hasn't produced like any crazy amount. Martins, we're willing to offer a lot because of his goal scoring. 48, 50. Bit of a dip last season, but still. I think I've done everything. Let's go in. Actually, let's just save and then go check. Alright, so marketing 99.1. Whoops. Promotions are done. Marketing, operations, promotions, upgrade and maintain is done. Prices are pressed down. 77, 170, 331, 459, 55, 69. Everyone's extended. Lines are done. Scouting's done. Free agents is done. Trading block's done. Everything else is good. So, guys, we have coming up eventually Hobson Wakabayashi. If I'm saying that right. And that's it. And then we have the two. I think that's it. And then we have the two AHL guys, Osgood and Popov. So it's not supposed to use a year of their contract to be there, so hopefully that's true. Man, these guys should like this guy's good enough to play in the NHL right now. Like he should like destroy in the AHL. And then Osgood, I don't know if I would say the exact same, but he should be pretty darn dominant. And we've never had it where the AHL team has basically, well, I was going to say all-stars, but like high caliber players, NHL kind of caliber players. So I think that team's going to be pretty wild. But it's funny because like you have those players that really stand out. All right. So that's all that stuff. So I think, to be honest, we can start simming through. I don't think there's anything I'm missing. No. I already did all this stuff. I hate how I mean, Sure, it's fine that it reminds me, but it's annoying. Alright. Wait, is that right? I think so. So we're almost at maintenance levels for a couple of these. That's good. I'm supposed to be checking the injuries, but I play people through injuries in the preseason anyways because they don't get more injured, it seems. Oh, we're on our last game, I think. 961, 949. Man, everybody's done well so far, except for Nolan. So it should be Pickerainen, then Dahlman. All right. I think everything. Oh, no, I gotta set up pricing. Good thing I remembered that. So, pricing. That's probably a good starting point for next season. So, we'll go 74. 174. 336. 464. 74174. 336 464. Then previous maximum for regular season was 166,291. 404. 558. 166,291,404,558. Parking will leave the same. Or when I say leave the same, I mean just adjust from where we were. We'll do auto assign again for these. Is there anything else? No. Shouldn't have any injuries. And I think both teams are technically decent, so we don't really have a starter for each. But one of our management goals, I believe, is to win our first game. So, oh, home opener. Okay, never mind. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, and if that's the case, I guess it works how it is. Mild concussion, that's pretty short term. And we're so deep that Nolan Patrick is our 13th forward. I'll just do substitute, but I think he will substitute for all lines. +5, wow. I think that's it. So we're supposed to beat Washington in our first home game. November 3rd. Oh, okay, well, I mean, it's about a month, but and we already have this is another example. So we have Hronik as our 7th defenseman. In this case, it is substitute all lines. It's a pretty big luxury to have him as your 7th defenseman. I find it funny. Sweet. We won our home opener. How'd you do? Pretty good. What was I doing? So we're supposed to do maintenance now for a couple of those, but we'll wait until our first away stretch. Why is that so bad? Oh yeah, because we go to the maximum prices. That's okay, I guess. So it was Dahlman that lost the one game, so I have to remember that for our next rotation. Caswell's got 7 points in 3 games. Wow. I feel like I forgot to do something. Oh, it was scouting I was thinking of. Do we know yet? So Elite, once again. So that means we are not drafting once again. Let's see what the trade values are. Maybe we should just wait a few more games to see how everything works for the scouting. Everybody's still scouting, so I guess at 10 games we'll do it again. What up? I think I did everything. Pretty sure. This is a pretty good start to the season. It might be our best, first 5 games. 4-0-1 is pretty sweet. I don't think it's necessarily our best team. It's close. If it's not our best team, it's close enough. So we should have a shot at a cup this season, but of course we'll see. I need to do this, or at least look at it. So I think this is further than I've gotten before in a first stream of season. So we'll get as far as we can. I'm supposed to be done in 9 minutes. So we'll get as far as we can. Now, I'm assuming we're doing maintenance after this game because we got 2 away games. I think that's enough of a stretch. Then if it goes past this game... Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong part. Oh, so we got... Yeah. Should be perfect amount of time. All right. That upper bowl one, when's our next away stretch? If we did it here, I think that's okay. So we won't do any more. And what did we just repair? Lot 1, lot 2, bathrooms. Then we can put this back up. 66.5 and 86 is our maximum. So we should be able to charge close to this once the maintenance is done. That sucks. What do we do then? I mean, we have our AHL guy, but I think it's under 8 games. And you don't use a year of the contract, but I just don't want to chance it. So, oh, wait. Because the other guy's healthy now. So, no, we don't even need to do that. I think Vegas is worse. Yeah. So that's 2 losses for Dahlman. So he goes to the back of the rotation. But he was the backup, so then basically we just flip him with Nolan. Eight 0-2 to start the season. That's pretty stellar. We're gonna end it there for simming games. Because I think I'm going to be doing those trades for the draft picks now. Alright. Oh, before I do that, just make sure nothing's changed. So now I gotta figure out whose team is gonna be bad next season. They have $1 million in cap space. Have to re-sign their best player, who's at entry level. They're not that great of a team. What's their goaltending like? Not that great. So I think Arizona. Oh, but Tkachuk expires as well. Anyways, Arizona. I'll write that down so I don't have to try to remember. Whoa, their whole team. McAvoy, and they're getting old too. They have a goalie. Boston's a maybe. Hughes. Farmer. Their goalie expires too. Carolina, it's like every team. They're all so bad compared to us. Whoa, Minnesota. So Minnesota's for sure. Their whole team expires. That's wild. Man, Montreal got good out of nowhere. How much cap space? I didn't see. 16. All their major guys are expiring, but they've got the cap space to extend them all. So I think they're safe. Vancouver's all expiring. Okay, and then I haven't looked really at the one sec. The quality of the teams, but I'll revisit that right now. Who's that? Nashville. I think St. Louis. Washington. Winnipeg's worse. St. Louis, but what's their goaltending difference? Winnipeg's probably worse. No, they're the same. Alright, so the worst team was Minnesota, I think. Really? I thought that would be harder. Well, whatever, I'll take it. And so that's Minnesota done. Okay. Whoops. Whoa, just barely. Alright, I'm gonna go save this because most of them have gone through. we still have 2 left. Tampa and Colorado, how are they doing? Wasn't Tampa doing well? Yeah. So I have a feeling both of those are going to decrease in value, so I think I need to execute now. $15 million. What was the other team? Carolina. The goalie's expiring. But not theirs. So Carolina it is. We're going to have to package both picks to get one, which sucks, but we have no other choice. Unless for whatever reason the value is low, but I figured it wasn't going to be, and it was not. First to second to third. What? 2 firsts and a 7th for a first. And somehow that's not enough. Yeah, right. See, this is what I mean about having it on the hard trade difficulty. It's a bit ridiculous. Do we have anything that we can trade? We're 10 games in, so I guess maybe that's enough of a sample size. Nobody else there. He's tradable. Oh, stupid. Now what? Alright, well, I guess we'll have to trade up our assets somewhere. Can we get a second? Maybe. Oops. I thought it was that guy. Who was it then? Frank was the name. Brutal. Barely. So now we only have 4 first round picks, which sucks, but that's alright. We unloaded what we needed to, we got what we needed to, and that's fine. See, that shows you how much you lose value in these trades. So I think I went from 6 first round picks to 4. I know some of them decreased in value, but still, like, it's, you get destroyed on these trades. I was going to, I can't check that. So I can check it from here. See how Papa's doing. So 7 points in 8 games. Maybe slightly lower than expected. Osgood 1 in 8. Not very good, but Osgood, pun. Alright, so we will leave it there. I think that's our, if it's not our best start to a season, it's pretty close. 8-0-2 to start a season. We're almost certainly first in the league. I don't think anybody else would be close. So yeah, closest is 4 points behind us. Cool. So we'll leave it there. If you like the stream, hit the like button, share with your friends, subscribe, turn on notifications. The channel homepage has upcoming streams on regular NHL content. Next of those is going to, well, it's always on Friday. Friday early afternoon, and then Friday at midnight for a recap of the week in the NHL. And then for things I can't schedule ahead of time, like franchise mode, that schedule runs Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. So that'll be tomorrow, 10:30 p.m. Be a pros whenever I have time or feel like it, which I thought I was going to have time today, but I didn't. Tomorrow I'm pretty certain I will, though. Any comments, leave them in the comments, suggestions likewise, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.